I've spent 25 years as an organizer, and I've only recently taken up, sort of the pen, proverbially speaking, or the computer, as it were, to start writing about, I think from an organizer's view, what good organizing looks like in this country. So it was really interesting for me to stumble across Make the Road New York. They're a New York City-based organization. They've got 12,800 dues-paying members. That alone separates them from almost any other organization except a union in our country. They're this really unique amalgam of sort of a worker center, a community-based organization, a policy shop, a citizenship school, a protest factory, and a church. And I've really never seen an organization quite like it. Part of what Make the Road does really, really well is that they, with great intentionality, have designed a literal office space that's a bit like a church. And when you walk into their offices, it feels a bit like a church. There is a hustle and a bustle going on in the Make the Road New York's offices that's uncanny in its excitement. You walk in and you realize right away that the rank and file members of this organization, who are from dozens of different countries in Latin America and have fairly recently arrived here, are in a conversation about any topic going on in America and anywhere in the world. And the place buzzes. Like, there's members setting up the coffee machine in the morning. They're all waiting outside for the doors to open because they've got stuff to do in what they consider to be like their union hall. They're going to walk in the door and start taking over. They've got things to do. The space is theirs. They feel at home there. So you'll see one member starting to make giant pots of coffee. You'll see one member putting on rice and beans to start cooking for the evening meetings. You'll see a bunch of folks going in to set up the child care room because, of course, they have child care, which also leads to, part of the feeling of like, why they have high participation and people participating in the organization is because you can come in, park your kids, get a cup of coffee, and be dignified and honored by this organization that you've formed inside of a space of four walls where the world feels safe to you, where you feel empowered, where you feel dignified, and where the sort of harsh environment of trying to survive in a big city during neoliberal austerity, suddenly you walk into the Make the Road offices and your shoulders come down and you can just see people feel really good about the organization that they have built and that they take ownership of.